Hey everybody, it's Nicole. It is Saturday, October the 15th, and I am coming to you to give you my 7-week post-op video update. My 7-week post-op was yesterday the 14th. I started at 248.4 pounds. My surgical day weight was 244.6 pounds. Yesterday I weighed in at 221.4, which is 3.6 pounds down from last week, and a total of 27 pounds together, all lost. Last week I didn't exercise at all, and so 3.6 pounds is one of my, if not my largest weight loss in a week. So I'm a little baffled as to how that large loss happened. Outside of a couple of days, I did have very few calories. I felt really, really icky. Nonetheless, I didn't exercise at all because if you've watched a previous video of mine, you know I was having trouble with my port, and I was afraid I was going to damage myself or my port if I continued to run, as I've got a lot of movement in the abdominal area when I run. We'll just call it that. I did get my fill on Thursday. I found out that day that I was primed with 3 milliliters. The day of surgery, he added another milliliter. It was still a very difficult access, lots of manipulation, and a moderate amount of fishing around with a needle to get the port. He said it was extremely tilted, it was not flipped. That my body dynamics would change as I lost weight, and hopefully it would lie flatter for subsequent fills. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I am not trying to borrow trouble. I was on liquids for all day Thursday and Friday. My surgeon requires that his patients be on liquids for 2 days, then softs for 2 days, and then fulls. Things that I did on my liquid diet, Muscle Milk Light is one of my favorite protein drinks. It's 170 calories and 20 proteins. And the other I found that's a really good drink is Mocha Frappuccino Light. It's 100 calories and 6 grams of protein. I was hungry all day Thursday and all day Friday, it seemed. It seemed that liquids really couldn't satisfy me. After the fill, I actually felt like there was something in my abdomen. For the first time, I was aware of perhaps maybe where my band sits on my stomach. It was kind of crampy and burny and maybe even a little itchy, if that makes sense, if that happened to anybody else. It was definitely an itchy sensation inside where I could visualize my stomach being. It went away. It was not a heartburn kind of burny. It was more of a cramp kind of burn. It was completely gone, though, when I got up Friday morning. I did start the Couch to 5K program back. Again, I didn't do anything last week at all for fear of damaging myself or my port until somebody could tell me otherwise, that it was safely secured in there. But I did start it back on Friday morning. It was day 2 of week 5, so that was a 5-minute walk, an 8-minute run, a 5-minute walk, and an 8-minute run. Very concerned that I wasn't going to be able to do it, especially since the week off, but I did. I only walked when she told me to walk on my podcast. Oh, just FYI, I got my podcast from a website called runningintoshape.com. Her name is Carly. And she's lost a lot of weight without weight loss surgery, just with diet and exercise. But that was her podcast, and the music suits me better than some others that I heard, so I downloaded hers. Tomorrow is day 3 for me, and it is walk 5 minutes and then a 20-minute run. Don't get how they made such a leap, but I'm going to give it an old college try and see if I can do it. My goals. My first goals are this. I have a mini goal outfit hanging in my closet. It is a pair of 14 American Eagle jeans and an extra large American Eagle tank top. I can get the jeans on about mid-thigh, and I can get the shirt on completely, but it looks like I'm encased in a sausage wrapper. Not very attractive. So once I can get in it, I will definitely show it to you. My weight goal so far is to be 199 pounds by New Year's Day or New Year's Eve. I haven't quite decided, but the New Year's anyway, to be at 199 pounds. That will be 49 pounds down from my start weight. It's 25 more pounds to go from where I'm at now, and there's 11 weeks left, so it's 25 more pounds in 11 weeks. My activity goals are to complete at least two 5Ks by the end of the year. I should be finished with the Couch to 5K program, I'm sorry. Maybe the end of the second week, beginning of the third week of November. So I'm thinking maybe a Thanksgiving kind of 5K, and then maybe a Christmas kind of 5K. As far as my intake this week, my calories ranged from 471 to 1,030. Fat intake was from 12 to 38, carbs 34 to 65, fiber 0 to 15, and protein 25 to 82. My water intake was 48 to 120 ounces. I only took in 48 ounces of water 3 times last week. So 3 of the 7 days was less than 64 ounces, and I attribute that to one day that my abdomen hurt and cramped, and this was before the feel, of course. I didn't really feel like taking anything in. That's the day that I only took in 470 calories, and the day that I only got 48 ounces. The other 2 days that I only had 48 ounces of water were days at work when there's so many things happening and so many babies being born and so many C-sections and so many patients that there's no sitting, no eating, no drinking, no breaking, no leaving on time. I had 2 of those shifts last week. So one day I didn't feel well. 2 days I worked like a mad cow, and I just didn't get all my water in. We can't have water at the nurse's station. We can't have drink of any kind or any food. And there was absolutely no time to leave the desk or the patient's rooms. So there was no water those days. It is what it is. It's real. The things I'm watching on YouTube right now, as you guys know, if you've watched any of my videos in the past, I typically watch people from beginning to current. And right now I'm watching Andrea at Lap Band 23. She is a very determined lady. She's not trying to be something she's not. She's not trying to be somebody else. Right now in her journey, I think I'm at like week 30 post-op. And she's well beyond that now. I mean, I'm a year behind on her videos, but it's how I like to watch them so that I feel like I learn the person I'm watching and I'm really a part of their journey, and I'm not just haphazardly watching a video here and there about them. So, like for example, right now she's going to the gym 3 times a week, and only 3 times a week because it works for her. She told me, well, she did tell me, I was looking at it. She told us that she doesn't go more than 3 times a week because she knows herself and her lifestyle is not going to allow for more than 3 times a week for the long haul. So she's not starting out stronger than she can hold out, and I like that about her. Can't wait to see where she continues to go in her journey as I catch up on her journey. I still am watching a lot of the old timers, quote unquote, those that invented the YouTube lap band wheel for me anyway. Those that I've started from the beginning of their journey and am current on are Losing It with Rebecca and Sky Moon 1982 and Sarah Will Be Skinny and the Lap Band and Me and Banded Wendy, and I'm sure there's others, but those are the ones that came to the top of my head when I was making my notes. There's some new folks that I'm watching. They're very similar in time on their journeys as I am. Little Mono 2 and Blessed Mom 2 of 4 kids. Blessed Mom to 4 kids, sorry, and Healthy Life for BBJ. Those people are more along the same lines of where they're at in their journeys as I am. There are many more that I'm subscribed to, and it is my intent to watch each and every one of you guys from the beginning of your journeys until your current videos. Anyway, it's a beautiful day in North Carolina. It's about 78 degrees. It's sunny and windy, and it's lovely and stunning. And it's a beautiful fall day. I'm actually sitting out on one of the paths that I run my Couch to 5K on, surrounded by soybeans and nature. Hold on a second, I'll show you. You guys have a great day and a blessed week, and I will see you soon. Bye.